Hey everybody, we're back out here on the trail. Beautiful day, late November 26th already, but still able to get out in shorts today. It's about 8 or 9 Celsius. It's like 45 to 50 Fahrenheit, something like that. So anyway, just wanted to touch base though. I'm out here just keeping it easy, and it's hard to believe it's already the end of November, considering my half marathon sub 140 attempt, where I had to withdraw due to injury, was back in the end of July. It's been 4 months, and it's been a little bit tough on me mentally, not gonna lie, but kind of leads me to another very, very critical point and tip for not only beginner runners, but even people who, haven't been running for a long time, but I did a 365-day run streak in 2018. Ran every day, at least a mile, but averaged about 4.5 miles a day. 2 marathons. I put in some solid running in 2018. Saw significant gains in my ability. So I wouldn't call myself a beginner. Not as seasoned and experienced as some people, but my point is that for anybody, not just beginners, a great tip is to ensure that you're not overdoing things. Number one, to prevent injury, but if you do hurt yourself, take the time off that you need. I've had a couple of false starts back to running since the July half. I've had a couple of times where I tried to get back into things, get out for a couple runs, and the ankle, the Achilles, just wasn't ready for it. So it was just the wrong thing to do. And it's hard to leave the ego at the door, But we have to remember that, we don't owe running anything, and running doesn't owe us anything. And we really just need to accept the reality of the situation, whatever that is, when we're talking about injury or injury prevention. So, number one thing keep in mind, obviously, is when you are starting out, don't do too much at once. You don't want to get going along, training too hard, too quickly. And so, when you're starting your training plans, when you're starting out running, you don't want to be doing more than, a 10 or maybe 15% increase week over week in your mileage or whatnot. And, that's pretty standard. That can vary a little bit, but, you want to have some rest weeks as well. For me, looking back now, reflecting on 2019, as I'm about to pull off onto this trail, reflecting on 2019 for me, what happened is I started off really slow. Had some delays in getting running again through January, February, March. Things just started off really slowly. And then when I set aggressive times for myself, aggressive spring and early summer goals, I kind of had to go out a little bit too fast or a little bit too hard, to maintain or to keep pace with where I want it to be. Getting into the woods now, this is going to be great. Got the brook next to me. I'm not wearing trail shoes, but lots of leaves, lots of roots, lots of rocks, especially going up this hill. definitely need to take extra caution. But yeah, so, I went out too hard too soon early in the year, and I was running well, definitely making gains, but I was, really kind of flirting with that overuse, and it finally caught up to me. Like 2 weeks before my goal race. So, and that stuff happens. You go out too hard, it catches up with you. So today it's all about keeping it easy out on this trail, enjoying the scenery, enjoying the raging brook, and just trying to get back into things without injuring myself. Because, like I said, I had a couple of false starts where I tried to come back too soon. Number one, there's too many leaves down and I'm losing the trail. Here we go. So I gotta be paying attention to that. But, 4 months. 4 months, man, that's a long time to be not running much after doing a 365-day run streak. But reflecting back on the starting too early, that's what did it, too hard too early. That's what caused the issue. This is really wet, and I do not want to run through that, so I'm just going to skirt around here. But yeah, so again, it's all about playing it smart, playing it safe. And when you think to yourself, I need an extra rest day, just take the extra rest day. Like, it's not going to hurt you. You're going to be better off having taken that extra rest day. As I straddle this wet spot, there we go. You're better off taking that extra rest day, or 2 or 3, than having to miss 4 months and quit on your goal race. Man, that sucked. So when you're training, like I say, increase your mileage gradually, 10%, 15%. If you're keeping it all really, really easy, and you've been running for a while, maybe as you hit into a training block, you're okay with going 20% week over week. But I'd be very careful of anything more than that. This place is beautiful. This is at the back of town. Just a bunch of this little single track, cross country kind of stuff. People come through here with those fat bikes, the fat tire bikes. And I don't know about that, because it would be really easy to launch yourself off into the brook on some of these spots I'm going through. In fact, I am down off the path a little bit. Again, too many leaves down. I don't come through here enough to know this like the back of my hand. I just know that I'm not going to get lost because it's a small area. Really, all I got to do is go to my left. I'm gonna get back to the road. Anyway, hopefully this all made some sense. Wasn't too rambly or motion sickness like. I'm gonna get back to it, and hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys aren't dealing with injury, but if you are, make a gradual and safe return. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.